Me and my friend have been doing some blacksmithing, and we have some charcoal left behind. I have drawn with charcoal before, but never painted with. So, I'm going to try turning charcoal into paint. I've never really made paint like this, but my first idea was to crush the charcoal. Fortunately, we have something called a mortar and pestle, basic tools for crushing. So I collected the coal, and I had a piece of wood that wasn't entirely burnt. So I tried separating the charcoal from the rest with a rock, but the rock literally crumbled. I ended up just using my hands. I had to blow away some ash, we don't want any impurities. And boom, we have a decent amount ready for crushing. A mortar and pestle is an ancient artifact, modernly known as a blender. But it's better because you can even blend rocks. Unlike what we now have these days, these fancy gadgets. It allows me to grind the coal into a really fine dust. Because it would be terrible if we had large chunks that flake off once the paint dries. I also wanted to test how it compares to normal acrylic paint. Let's open up this. And here we have a coal. Pretty much works like a pencil. Here we have a bit of our paint. Here we have our acrylic paint. I wonder what it tastes like. Okay, so now you know how acrylic looks like. But for now, back to our magic powder. With my advanced technology, I was able to grind a really fine dust. So fine actually that when I picked it up, the wind literally blew it away. This is why you do things like this outside, so you don't breathe it in and make a mess. I figured the next step was to add water to it. It seemed I added just the right amount, because it had just the right consistency. The paint really is quite goopy. Now that we have our paint mixed with water, we can finally test it. Yeah, ignore that, I'm fine. I wanted to see how my paint holds up to acrylics, before and after it dries. We have our brush. Ah, okay. No, it's actually come out pretty good. It's come out pretty good, but you can see the grains here. Maybe if we grinded it, if we... What I meant to say is that the charcoal is not cooperating, and some is clumping together. The brush got really caked up as well. But unlike acrylic, it doesn't stink. So I think it's actually pretty good paint. Let's paint a picture. Okay. Yo. We paint, yes. What can we paint? What we now have is better than the Mona Lisa. And now we will wait and we'll check on the paint once it dries to see how it holds up. See, it legit is good paint. Let's see how it has dried, okay? So, yeah. Pretty much after drying, it became crusty. Oh, brother. It didn't even behave like paint, I could literally rub it off with my finger. And soon, nearly all of the paint was gone. Wah, wah. Probably because I used water. And water won't bond to the paper. If I use, I don't know, honey, glue, what else is there? Egg yolks, anything. Then it would actually bond and stick. But nope, water evaporates. And boom. So, I didn't manage to make charcoal into a good paint, works better as a paste, but I managed to make great face paint. you may be seeing a video of me just randomly wearing it. Like a Urukai hand, but black. I think it looks sick.